everybody. We're going to use your strength training, weight training tool number 2 for no equipment or everyday household equipment, and that's your body weight. There are many things you can do, and a push-up is a classic. I'm just going to talk about the best way to get into good push-up form today. And the secret, thanks to Achieve Fitness Boston, if you ever look them up, they're a great source on Instagram for learning to do exercises as well. Secret weapon, your hands. A lot of us, when we do push-ups, we don't really think of those as something useful, but the way that you are active with your hands and the way that you're exerting force through your hands is really going to aid you to a perfect push-up form. We're also going to think regression. If you are to the point, not to the point where you can do a push-up on your toes yet, what I've been reading is a better choice is to use a stool or bench where you can get on there and use a regular push-up form as opposed to doing it on your knees. The reason being is on your knees, you're not quite holding your whole body out in a plank like you would on your toes. And then that bench is just gonna help you with gravity so that you can have a little bit of help as you're getting stronger for that full push-up. All right, so another couple of things to think about, angles. Different people do this differently, depends on which muscle system you're trying to work. So we're gonna think of 45-degree angles, 90-degree angles. All right, 90-degree angles, we're gonna come down at least to a 90-degree angle at our elbow. So when we're at the bottom, we want to think at least 90-degree angle here. The other angle is this one. What angle is this upper arm making with your body? Some people like to do push-ups down here. It will put more work here on your tricep, a little bit on your sides here, as well as your chest. To me, that's hard on my shoulders. I've had shoulder injuries. I don't prefer that, although sometimes it's useful if you want to change which muscle group you're focusing on. Typical push-up, you're going to think 45 degrees. 90 is a little bit too wide, although that again is going to change the way you work your pectoralis muscle. You're going to feel a little bit more here as opposed to all over. We're aiming for 45. So 90 at least with your elbows, 45 degrees from your body. Okay, secret weapon, the active hands. So they're not just relaxing on the floor here. They are going to be actively pressing into the ground, and think about pushing your force in an outward corkscrew. Okay, now they're not actually moving, that's just where you're going to exert your force. So you get into your position, hands on the floor, palms actively pushing down, body in a nice straight plank. You know this, not that, not that. Okay, nice straight plank. I am thinking of exerting force outward with my hands as I go down into at least the 90 or more, back up. Thanks for joining me today using your body weight at home.